Now joining me in studio to discuss the Ecumenical Commemoration and Celebration of Black History Month, lay leader Carmen Swaffer. Hello, Carmen. How are you doing today?
Hi. Good.
Good to see you again.
Be here.
Yeah, it's good to see you again.
Yes.
So before we start, tell me a little bit about your church.
So our church has been known as the Lighthouse on the corner.
Okay.
So we've been there for a very long time. And we just like to do a lot of outreach because the building is very austere, and sometimes people hesitate to go in. But if we come out to them and draw them in other ways, it's a good thing. We've got an upward sport going right now, and of course this event, it's a big one that's coming up on Sunday.
Austere. That was such a great word to use. I haven't heard that word in so long. But anyways, all right. So tell me about this event coming up. This is a big one.
So, about 3 years ago, we had a pastor that was Haitian, and she actually created this liturgical service. And it started out, we had a keynote speaker and some poetry and other things. But this year, we've decided to not have a keynote speaker, but instead to really put a spotlight on the many African Americans in the community that are so gifted. It's the core, of course, of this is to recall the past, our shameful past. So in the liturgy, we're actually asking forgiveness for that past and looking toward a future of hope and love and brotherhood with each other and peace. And we always end the service in a circle, a very big circle, because there's a lot of people that come, and we sing "We Shall Overcome," and it's very, very meaningful, and it's very moving
and powerful too.
But we've got so many really gifted people in the community, and so one of them is Brenda Cave James. She's a poetess. I'm going to give a little plug for her because she's on a great radio show every Wednesday at 5 o'clock and Saturdays at 2 when she recites her own poetry and also those of others. And we've got a choir from BU that's called Undivided, and they're going to sing. We've got liturgical dance from House of Worship. We've got so many singers. We've got a wonderful performer, Bishop Larry Simpson from New Heights Ministries, and he's going to sing and play, and just so much. It's going to be wonderful, really.
Awesome. And, how do you think that this can really make an impact in our community and help that brotherness?
I just think that, there's African American churches, and there's churches that are more white bread, I guess. But having a community activity like this, where we're all worshiping together, and then afterward we have a big fellowship meal. We're going to try to do our best with some African American cuisine. But afterwards we just get together and we talk and we share. And it's really been a blessing. And I myself personally, because I've been, instrumental in planning this, so I get to really meet these people and really become friends. With House of Worship, we've done a lot with over the years. And we just become friendly and get to know each other. It's so much, it's really just a wonderful thing to feel like we're one. We're really one.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And I think it's really important to do. And just being so welcoming and open is always such a good thing, whether it's a church or any organization. So I think that's awesome. And thank you for putting that on.
And I think music is really, we had some wonderful keynote speakers in the past, but there's something about music that really just lights people up. And I think we singing together and praising together. And I don't know, we might start dancing. I know that there's some dancing going to go on, some liturgical dancing, because House of Worship does a wonderful job on that. But I mean, if you feel the spirit, why not? So it's really important We've got Dr. Joseph Selapak from Broome County Council of Churches. And of course, we've got the pastor from Trinity AME Zion Church, which is a very historic church. In fact, they just had a documentary on WSKG, and their choir was singing in the background. So,
that's cool.
yeah, it's really awesome. And just, you know, to know those people and for us to work together, it's a wonderful thing, I think.
No, that's awesome. And you know, one last question really quick is if people want to find more information or maybe join your church, how can they go about doing so?
Well, we're right online, and you've got the information right up there. So, you know, I would say please join us. This is an event that will feed the soul.
Yeah.
And it will feed the body too afterwards. Just stick around because there'll be a lot of good food. A lot of restaurants have actually donated.
Okay, awesome.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's going to be a real fun event and a meaningful event.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad. And again, thank you for holding an event like this. It's so nice to see. But thank you so much for joining me today. I really
Thank you for
appreciate it.
having me.
Yes, of course. For those of you who might have